Wait. So what if there is no palm wine or wine? Are you saying we cannot improvise with lacasera or Lugozed boost or chivita or even coke? Why do we have to use palm wine or wine? Welcome to Marriages and Tradition with Tomi, your one-stop place for everything Nigerian weddings and tradition. Today, we're going to be shining the light on why it is necessary for an Igbo bride to carry wine and search around for our groom-to-be. Now, after the family introduction, the imego wine, and the bride price payment, then comes Igba Nkwu. Igba Nkwu is where the bride officially identifies her husband-to-be and presents him to the family and the entire community. And Igba Nkwu literally means wine carrying. Palm wine carrying, as the case may be, Igba Nkwu is the final and most symbolic stage of an Igbo traditional marriage. It is the part where the bride has to officially search and choose her husband-to-be, present it to the entire family and the community. I must tell you, Igba Nkwu is the star moment of our Igbo traditional marriage. So what makes Igba Nkwu so special? First, let's talk about the journey. The bride, looking gorgeously and beautifully dressed, dances out majestically with her bridesmaid and dances straight to her mom and her dad, her entire family, of course. And then the parents are going to bless her, give her their blessings, and then the father is going to pray on a cup of palm wine or wine, hand it over to her, and this cup she's going to use to search for her husband. But wait though, what if there is no palm wine or wine? What else can we use to substitute that? Before you answer this question, let me quickly tell you the reason why it is important that we use wine. The wine is a symbol of unity and respect. Palm wine also represents life, sweetness, and community in the Igbo culture. So when the bride carries the palm wine or wine, as the case may be, she's simply just saying that she brings love, unity, and respect to that union. So now that you know the meaning of carrying of wine or palm wine, I genuinely want to know, can we actually substitute any other thing for wine or palm wine as a Igbo traditional wedding? Let me know in the comment section. Now, after the bride takes the wine from her parents, she begins to scan the crowd, dancing majestically and softly and looking for her husband-to-be. Trust me, this part is really, really very traumatic. It can even be chaotic sometimes because every other man in the crowd will keep pulling her and persuading her, asking her to give them the wine. But she knows where she's going. She's looking for her actual groom. But you know what? What if the groom is a twin? And then the bride mistakenly goes to give the twin brother of the groom the wine. What happens in that situation? I beg. That is why I personally would call that moment a test of a choice, because I believe she can never make mistakes. She knows where she's going and she knows the right person to choose. So when she finally finds her groom and gives him the wine, it simply means that she has chosen him with her full chest. But it doesn't end there. When the groom collects the wine and drinks it, he typically places money inside the cup. Now you are going to ask me, is that one even necessary? Yes, it is necessary because it shows his commitment to her well-being. It shows that he's capable enough to take care of her and is capable enough to provide for her. Because when we get money, they do cha. Anyways, we're not yet to sing, but trust me, that is a beautiful moment to behold. So after the drinking of the wine and the giving back of the money, the woman then leads the man back to her father's house, or back to her father and her entire family. And then she says, "Papa, this is the man that drank my wine." The entire family will hail her and then give her their final blessing. Isn't this just beautiful? Have you ever attended an Igbo traditional wedding? Did you enjoy the wedding when you attended? Please let us know in the comment section. Thank you for joining another episode of Marriages and Tradition with Tomi. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bye!